Well, we want to tell you about a really great event coming up in 2 weekends. Pittie-Palooza is now in its 4th year, and this is an adoption event presented by Fix.Adopt.Save, and a lot of Valley shelters participate, including the Arizona Animal Welfare League. So joining us this morning, Michael Moorfield, to tell us all about it. This does sound like a great event.
It really is. Pit bulls have gotten a really bad rap in the media, but they're amazing dogs. In the early 1900s, they were known as the nanny dogs. They're very wonderful and loyal. But we're trying to fight these cultural perceptions of what these dogs are. And Pittie-Palooza gets to celebrate them. Talks about all the wonderful things, as well as being an adoption event. And we're having free vaccines for the public. We'll have free spay and neuter vouchers, which are first come, first serve. All of these great things to exemplify how amazing these dogs are.
You know, it seems like you mentioned that they get this bad rap in the media. They are tied to some, bites and things like that occasionally. So that's not the breed, that's just the way they're raised? Is it the owners?
They've gone through national statistics and determined that if you break down bites by breed, they're almost negligible. So it's not about the breeds, it's about specific situations or specific dogs that may have been raised wrong. And it's not about the dog, it's about the environment and how they're raised, of how they're going to act.
It seems like sometimes we do stories and it's so sad because pit bulls are chained out back. I'm just saying on occasion we hear this. Just in terrible environments. Any dog wouldn't like that.
Exactly. So if you are, not loving them and spending time with them and socializing them, any dog's going to have very difficult reactions to society. Unfortunately, in 2015, the first 2 quarters, 25% of all dogs coming into county shelters were pit bulls. So we're just talking about sheer numbers of dogs. But I mean, Quasimodo here is literally one of the most handsome dogs I've ever met in my life. How could you be afraid of this guy? He's sweet, he's loving, he loves kids, he loves dogs. This is the kind of example that we want to show the public at Pittie-Palooza on October 14th, to show these dogs should be a part of your life. They shouldn't be vilified. They're amazing, they're sweet, and we also want to be able to help the dogs in your home by offering those free vaccines, as well as free spay and neuter certificates, the first come, first serve, so we can be better community partners.
So what's happened in this event in the years past? A lot of people show up, and
we've adopted every single dog at these events. So last year we brought 30 dogs through all the different groups. We adopted all 30. We're hoping to break that number and adopt even more. We had lines for all the free vaccines, and the clinic actually waited a little bit afterwards to make sure people could get them. So we're open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're also going to have Ask the Trainer segments where people can talk to the trainer and say, hey, I might have an energetic breed. Like, he's 7, but he acts like a puppy. I have an energetic breed. I have a dog that isn't always great with other dogs or people. How can I work through that? As well as different training classes around the valley we can reference you to, because we want to be that resource and yet talk about how great these guys are.
Excellent. Go to aawl.org for all the info.
Absolutely. You can also go to Fix.Adopt.Save.org and get the information there.
Michael, thank you so much. Always enjoy talking to you, and that is a great puppy.